Welcome to Python series with Neha. In this video, we'll learn about modules in Python. I have created a video on module in which I was explaining what is a module. So you can go to my previous video and you can check. I mentioned that video URL in the description box, so you can go through it. So in this video, we'll see how we can create modules and how we can use it. So let's start. So here I'm creating a new file where I'm creating a calculator because most of us know what is calculator do and all. So here I'll write functions. Suppose I'm taking two numbers and I'm adding them. Num1 and num2 are my two numbers, and I'll return num1 plus num2. Then I'm creating a function subtract. Here I'm taking two numbers num1, num2, and I'm returning num1 1 minus num2. And third one is I'm creating a function called multiply, where I'm multiplying my two numbers. So you can create functions according to your needs. This is only for understanding purpose I am creating here. Okay, so this I have created. So now I have a demo module. This is my empty. I'll save this. Okay. So here, suppose this is my code I have already written. I'm going to create or this is my new application where I need something from the previous application which I have already created. So suppose I want to add two numbers. So what I can do is I can call this use import can, and here I can add two numbers. So my sum equal to what I can do is cals dot, I have a function there add, where I can pass two numbers 10, 20 I'll pass, and then I'll print sum. Okay. So this is how I created a module. Let's save and run. So you can see here I got the output of this one. Okay, so similarly in case of a big code, I can I can divide it into multiple parts, and it will help when we want to reuse it. Basically, it will help us to reuse our code, and it will make things very simple. So how other it can help us is, suppose that I'm create now most of the times on most of the applications we are creating an account. So when we create account, we will create a credentials. Okay. So while creating credentials, we have a numbers. It should have a letters. It should have alphabetical letters and some special characters. So these are the criteria we need to follow. So what we can do is we can create a one module where we are checking its detail, and if it is fine, then we can use it. Okay. So similarly, suppose I'm creating 10 different application, or where I'm creating a credential. So to check or to password validation part, I need not to create a 10 different. I need not to write it in 10 different times. Okay, I can create a module where I have a password validation code, and I can call in my 10 different wherever I require. Okay. So next is how we can call modules in my code. Okay, so we have different ways of calling our modules. First, I have used here import cals, in which I need to give here as cals. Okay. Sum is a keyword. I'll make it as someone, not provider. So this is one way of importing library. So if I'll import library in this way, I need to mention this here. Second is, how can I can use an alias. Okay. And in that way, what I can do is I can use it in this way. I'll run this. Okay, so if I'll import my library in this way, what it will do, it will import everything. Okay, if I want to use a subtract, I can do subtract and I can pass comma and run this. It will give me 10. Right? So I can do. Okay, but what if I want to use only one module? Okay, I don't want to add. I don't want. I don't need add and adding. I don't need a subtract. So what I can do is I can write is like this. I can import only subtract part. So from char import subtract and then. So in this way, I did not mention this cal here. Okay. So if I'll save and run this, give me the amount. Correct. Same way I can import multiply. Multiply function and use it here. And I'll run this. So 200. 20 into 10 is 200. Okay. Other way is I can give alias also. Yeah. So what is the use of giving alias? So if I'm giving as multiply, I'll use the same thing here. I'll run this. Save and I'll run this. It will give me one. But what is the use of using alias? So suppose I'm importing two different modules. Okay, in that I have same functions. Suppose I have imported calculator where I am multiplying, and suppose I have a other function. Maybe it is a calculation where also I'm doing multiply. Okay, so if my function name is same, okay, so the interpreter will get confused, like in which library it needs to go and it needs to check the function. So to come out of to handle that situation, we give alias and we'll use it. Okay, and the most suggested way of doing is this one. Okay, so what is the use of doing in this way is like it will not include everything in our code, and it will just import whatever required and it will perform the things. Okay, so if I'll write import, if I'll import everything from else import stuff. Okay. So what this will do, it will import everything from the module. Okay, and it is not suggested because it makes our algorithm more ambiguous. This is necessary to call everyone in our group. So suppose if I'll give you an example, you have some electricity issue in your home, then we'll call an electrician in our home, right, to fix it. Do not call everyone doctors or police and electrician. You don't call everyone, right? Same way it will help us. It works here also. Okay, so this is one thing. And one more thing I'll say here is, suppose this is my demo module. So this function is not doing only this, right? Our main function. So in this video, if name equal to name, then do the required stuff. Suppose I am think this is main of as thing. Okay. So see, what if I'll print this outside? Okay. So I'll give a different message. This is else. Okay. So I'll be printing here. If I'll save this and I'll run this, what I'll get here is okay. I need to import. I have given here. I need to give one. I made some changes. I'll run this. So you can see here is it is printing. This is printing here also, but this is printing this message also. So I just want this function to perform, right? I don't want this process to perform. So what I'll do here is I'll write this inside my main function. So if I'll save and run this, now if I'll run my module here, it will not print that line. Okay. So and if I'll run this module here, this is printing that message. Okay, this message. So that's how we can work with modules. That's all for this video. Thanks a lot.